Is Nena, and this is Nenny's platform. And if you are if you're just seeing my face for the first time and you have not subscribed, this is the time now to hit on that red subscribe button and the notification bell to get you instantly notified every time I upload a new video. And for all my supporters, my family here, the real gang, you guys, welcome. Thank you for sticking around. Okay guys, so today's video is a very serious one. Don't mind the fact that I'm smiling, I'm smiling, but it's a video that we have to talk about. We have to sit and talk about it. So like I always say, I would love to read your comments in the comment section, and this I'm going to read off my phone. So there's this page I follow on Instagram for moms and moms to be and all that, and there was this message somebody put out there, and she wanted people to give her pieces of advice as regards this issue. So it's a big issue, and I'm going to be reading it off here. When I read it, I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken, and I was like, no, this is not happening in this 21st century. This is not happening at this time. And yeah, I just thought to share with you guys. I also like to hear your thoughts. I like to see your comments. All right, let me read off my phone. I have my phone here, so I'm going to read it off. Be patient, you guys. Stick to the end of this video and let's see. I'm going to share my 2 cents on this. All right, so it says, if I can insert a bit of the text, I would put it up here, but if I can't, let me read it off. I've been married for almost 9 months now, but I'm yet to get pregnant. Before the wedding, we both agreed to wait for about a year before getting pregnant. It was my idea at first. That's the lady's idea. It was my idea at first, and when I shared it with him, he asked about my reason for that, and I told him I would like to see how things go, especially with business, and also so that I would have enough time to be familiar with things around before getting pregnant, since I'm relocating to a different place. And he agreed. But the truth is that I want to know a lot more about him, because I don't want to have kids always seeing us quarreling over little things. We had a long distance relationship, and most of our interactions were over the phone, although we visited each other on different occasions and spent some time together during the dating period. I knew I still had a whole lot to know about his attitude, mentality, personality, and stuff before thinking of having kids, because I started noticing some things that I did not like in his attitude. I did not consider them a problem because, of course, no one is perfect. We all have our flaws, and there is always room for improvement. Ordinarily, I would have sat him down to talk about the situation to him, but knowing the kind of person he is, the discussion would end up in a serious argument because he would take it the wrong way, and I did not want to be misunderstood. Now we're getting close to 1 year, the space we give ourselves, and I feel so scared at the thought of getting pregnant. I want to have kids, but I fear that I won't get the emotional support that I'll need during pregnancy. He believes all pregnant women are lazy, and that all the pregnancy cravings, tiredness, morning sickness, and all those things that are real are not real to him, and that they only do those things to feel among and get unnecessary attention, and he does not have the time for those things, and that he cannot do any wahala. He said his mother pounded yam and was not weighed down by pregnancy up to the day before his younger sister was born, and so women nowadays have no excuse. He says those that go for CS instead of vaginal birth are only lazy, and that he would not want me to go for CS because he doesn't want to see he doesn't want to be seeing any mark or scar on my tummy. I fear that someone with this kind of mentality won't give me the necessary emotional support that I'll need during the 9 month journey. I fear that I'll have to survive the whole thing on my own. I fear that he might not even be willing to massage my feet or even give me a back rub when I need them. I fear that if I have some really serious pregnancy symptoms, I would suffer emotionally. I'm a very sensitive and emotional person, and things get to me so much, and some things can make me break down and cry easily. And unfortunately, he is always irritated by the fact that I'm that way. I don't know how well I would be able to cope during pregnancy. Because of this, I have not been able to get myself ready to get pregnant. And the 1 year period is gradually coming to an end. I'm scared. Alright guys, that's the read. Let me calm down. There are just many points in this message, and when I read it, I just told myself, Nena, calm down. Take a chill pill, like really calm down. Like, do we still have men like these? Are there people like these out there, And I don't want to start blaming, or I'm not blaming anybody, and I'm not taking sides with anyone. I'm just simply going to give my 2 cents. Right now, we've gone past, because I know that many people will be like, why didn't she wait? Why didn't this lady just wait and date this guy for longer to know him and all that? Well, that ship has sailed. Right now, the situation at hand is that they're already married, and obviously she wants children, but she's scared of the outcome. Now, for me, having the mentality that CS is for lazy women and all those pregnancy symptoms are just signs of laziness, tiredness, and all that is unnecessary, and that women do that because they want to feel among. Really? Wow. Now, let me start by saying, you see, pregnancy is, forget about what people tell you or what people say to you or what people try to describe pregnancy to be. Those are only what you know about pregnancy. But when you actually get pregnant, it's a whole different ball game. It's a different ball game. And I want to use this medium to shout out all the supportive husbands, to give them a big shout out, a big thumbs up. Like, you guys are awesome. All the husbands that have been supportive to their wives through those 9 months of carrying a full human being, of carrying life, of birthing life. You guys are just the real MVP. For people like these, that I just read about, for men like these, I have no words for them. I have no words for them. But what I'd like to say is, when you, like I said, until you've gotten pregnant, that's when you know what it is, And pregnancy is something you don't have control over. Okay? It's nothing you have control over. You cannot tell yourself, okay, this morning I'm going to jump up and go. Even if in your head you want to move, your body might not even be allowing you move anywhere. There are just many things you'll be asking yourself, is this me? Like, you don't have control over those things. You would wish that you had control over, but you don't have control over them. For instance, for me, I'm a lover of perfumes. Throughout my daughter's pregnancy, I could not spray a drop of perfume. I could not believe it. I could not spray perfume. I couldn't rub cream, like body cream. That also happened also in my son's pregnancy as well. I couldn't rub, like just having that grease on my body was so irritating. And then the back pains. Let's talk about the back pains, because the heavier your pregnancy becomes, the longer it stays, the more your back is going to hurt, And we're having somebody say that it is just a matter of feeling among, really. Wow. Let me calm down. So I read this and I had just been in shock. That's why I decided to come here and share with you guys. And let me hear your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And then somebody going ahead to say that CS is for lazy women. Really? Like, brother, really, bro. Wow. It's unfortunate that, you know, there's still a few men or a crop of men that have this kind of mentality. It's so unfortunate. And the thing about pregnancy is not even about the man. The center of pregnancy is the woman. Anything to help that woman through that period. That's what everybody should be focused on. Now, if you're a husband, a supportive husband, everything should be geared towards helping your wife put to bed the best way possible. Helping her make sure she goes through those 9 months. Because those 9 months are like 9 years. They're so long. Helping her go through those months easily. It's already a lot. She's doing a lot, you know, carrying that child. Yes, we know that the onus lies on the woman to give birth. But the process can be helped. You can help her through it. All right? Without being selfish and not being thoughtful. So, I feel like the woman should be the center point at that point in time. The center point, because you want her to be safe. You want your baby to be safe. Okay? The mode of delivery does not matter. If the woman, you know, because everything is about her life, and if it's life-threatening and the doctors are saying, oh, she has to go in for a CS, and you're telling me, oh, CS is for lazy women, really? If the woman has the strength, or she's okay and everything is good, fine, and all that, and she can do her vaginal birth, it's fine. But do not restrict a woman and say, oh, you must give birth, you must have vaginal birth. And I'm not one of those people that call vaginal birth normal, and so CS is what? Both CS and vaginal birth are normal delivery methods. It's just that preferences come into play. Or people have CS maybe as a result of medical issues. But there's no one that is higher than the other. That's the truth. And sometimes some people plan. Let me share an experience with you. My doctor said something. He said, oh, that there was this couple, they had planned to have vaginal birth. The woman was ready to have vaginal birth. But somewhere along the line, towards her last trimester, you know, they kept checking the baby. The baby had grown really big. The baby was over 4.2 kg. And she had not even gotten to the end of her 3rd trimester. So obviously the baby was still growing. And by the time the baby would be ready to be born, he or she would be bigger than 4.2 kg. Now, you can imagine a woman trying to push out a maybe 4.4 by the time of birth or something, kg baby. And you can imagine the torture. Now, my doctor said he spoke to the couple. He spoke to the woman and her husband, both of them. And he had a meeting with them. He said, oh, look, at this point, we've not even gotten to the end of the 3rd trimester, and the baby is 4.2 kg. And as a medical practitioner and an experienced one at that, I would like to tell you people that you should get ready for a cesarean section. Guess what? The Hebrew Women Association came into play. The man brought up that religious, you know, thing. Oh no, my wife is going to put to bed like a Hebrew woman. Oh, she's going to push like a Hebrew woman. Never. The devil is a liar. Oh no. And you know, it's funny. The woman had no say in the whole issue, in the whole matter. After the doctor, in fact, the doctor said that the man insulted him, saying that, you know, the devil was speaking through him by advising them to go for CS. So guess what happened, guys? They went to another hospital at the point of delivery and the woman pushed. Anyway, end of point being that, one, they didn't have the baby. The baby didn't make it because of the whole stress, and the baby became distressed. The woman had massive tears, guys, massive tears. And at the end of the whole thing, tell me how this woman would ever be herself again. You know, she'll be scarred. She'll be mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically drained. How can she go through all that and at the end not carry her baby? Do you understand? Just because of fanaticism, religious fanaticism. And all of this has to stop. Apart from religious fanaticism, all these funny ideas, people, some of this kind of men that I just read to you guys now from my phone, some of these kind of men are the ones that, you know, carry funny ideas in their heads and say, oh, it's lazy women and all that. If it's like that, Oga, go and carry a baby and see how it feels. So, in fact, I just don't want this. I didn't want to rant. I wanted to just calm down, be smiling, and try to just go through this video. But it's beginning to get to me. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, it is a woman's well-being. And that's why many women go through postpartum depression. Many women go through so many phases just because of pregnancy. And it takes them a lot to come out of it. Guys, please, I'd love to know what you think in the comment section. There is no right or wrong way. At the end of the day, what the result should count. You want a sane wife and you want a good, happy and lively baby, healthy baby. That's the aim. You don't want to lose out on every area. Okay? Even if the woman is alive and well, but she's scarred for life. You think she's ever going to look at you as the loving husband who wanted her to go through the Hebrew woman episode? No, she's not. So guys, this really ticked me off, and I just thought to air my opinion. A woman should have a say as to her delivery method. If the woman has been advised by the doctor and the woman has gone through the whole the whole 9 months, and the doctors are saying, oh, go this route, don't go this route, then of course prayerfully go through the route the doctors have advised you to go through, because they are the ones who will birth the child. They know the possible outcomes, they know what might come up, they know how to help you through it, and of course with God on your side. You know, so let's not make God is not a taskmaster that says, oh, he has provided these things. He was the one that gave people the knowledge to come up with CS as another way to help women through delivery. And then this thing of comparison, the man comparing his mom, say, oh, during his mother's time she was pounding yam till she gave birth to the younger sister. Like, hello sir, hello. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying, you guys. I can just go on and on and on and on and on, but I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. I just believe that delivery is the woman's thing. The husband should be very supportive through that period, prayerfully help her through that period, make sure that she's fine, she's sane, and at the end of the day, a happy woman, a happy wife, a happy mom is a happy home. Do you get? So thank you guys so much for watching. I like to hear from you guys in the comment section, and I just wish this lady all the best. I wish that she would get help through this situation and the right advice, and move forward with her life. I just wish her well, basically. So I'd love to hear from you guys what you think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe now. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please head on there. It's Nenny's platform as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.